Well, at Ferguson Bank's CANEX Weekend 2024, a vibrant celebration of African culture, creativity and innovation continues in Algiers, Algeria this Saturday. The event, which brings together Africa's top artists, musicians, fashion designers, entrepreneurs, has witnessed a series of programs including live music performances, fashion shows, art exhibitions, and panel discussions, amongst others. Now, CANEX Weekend 2024 aims to promote African creativity and innovation globally, fostering economic growth and job creation in the creative sector, and celebrating African heritage and identity. Arise correspondent Seyitan Atigarin, who has been covering the weekend, joins us live from Algiers. Good morning, Seyitan.
Good morning, good morning.
Nice to see you out there in Algiers.
How are you doing, Adesuwa?
It's lovely in the studio. I'm sure you're having fun out there. So, you know, CANEX Weekend is celebrating African creativity. It's celebrating African entertainment. It's trying to move the culture forward. But the focus recently has been about sports. So can you explain to us how that ties in?
Yes, and you know what CANEX is about, really looking at all the sectors, all the creative sectors, and making sure that they are well represented. You know, we've had music, we've had fashion, but yesterday had a real focus on sports, starting the day with a few panel sessions that were presented by the Basketball Africa League, where they were really looking at how to promote or how to make sure that the infrastructure for sports actually makes sense across Africa. It's a convergence of entertainment, of sports, and every other creative sector. We also had Iman Khalif. I'm sure you know how we followed the Olympics 2024. She did really fantastic, and she was here really just talking about how she's been able to use her platform, especially here in Algeria, to promote identity as an African woman. And then finally, in the evening, I mean, this was really exciting. We had the Freestyle Connect Africa, which in itself is a freestyle, a version of football, but doesn't really need a team of 11 players, just the one player showing off their skills. And we had so many people in attendance. We had the Minister of Sports, we had the Minister of Creative Economy here as well. And it was just really interesting to see how exciting it got. And it went talking to the president of the Basketball Africa League as well as the ambassador. Their objectives for being here was to make sure that not only do they, attend to make sure that there's also a focus on sports, but to make sure that they also close certain deals that provide that infrastructure. I remember speaking to Pops, who is the ambassador at the Basketball Africa League, and he said, isn't it interesting that we've not had any major, Olympics in African countries in a long time, and that should not be the case. We should be able to make sure that all of these creative sectors get the exposure that they need on the global scale.
Seyitan, from Cairo last year to Algiers this year, Seyitan's the world, isn't it? Well done. All right, we heard that the winner of the CANEX Prize for Publishing was announced last night. Who won, and what will be the significance of that aspect of CANEX, this year? And then very briefly, because we really have to run, what will be the expectations for day 4 of CANEX this year, Seyitan?
All right, then, like you said, we were in Cairo last year, and that was actually when the CANEX Prize for Publishing in Africa was announced. Chimamanda was one of the people who had said that she was very excited about this. I can't wait to see the submissions that will go in, and about 85 submissions from 45 publishers across 10 African countries. This year's prize for publishing was especially fierce, but I'm excited to tell you that our own sister, Bibi Bakare Yusuf, who owns Cassava Republic, actually won the prize, and the prize is $20,000. And you know the exchange rates right now, that 20K would definitely go a long way. But the nominees didn't go home empty-handed. Each of them were able to actually cinch $2,000 each. I think just to show them support for even making it out of those 85 nominations. And when we talk about the expectations for today, we are going to be ending today with a few sessions. Definitely one on there would be the production to the distribution, resourcing and evolved African film TV industry. So that's one of the sessions that is going to end today. There's also going to be a fashion show fashion designers from across the world, Nigeria, Algeria, South Africa, Uganda, you name it, about 12 of them coming for the 2024 weekend. CANEX presents Africa's fashion to the world. And then finally, the CANEX food markets. You know, you can find me where the food is. I'm going to be there for sure. And then the closing ceremony, which is going to be happening at about 5 p.m. with the closing remarks from Guy Murray Bruce himself, one of the founding members of the Silverbird Group. So it's an exciting time. I'm sad it's come to an end, but really and truly, CANEX has been able to put Africa on the map once again.
Fantastic, Seyitan. Good job. And congratulations to Bibi Bakri Yusuf for that $20,000 worth, of the publishing prize. Great one, and have a blast over there.